guys, this is the guitar lesson for Skull Thrasher. So in the last few videos we just finished doing the Love and Death EP, and now this is the Skull Thrasher single. So obviously Skull Thrasher is the first one to go. So this song starts out kind of priest style, where we just have, it's just played on one string. So that is, we've got our first finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and we've got our ring finger, 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the A string. So we have the 7th fret first. So then we just we pull it off and pick in between. So it's 7, 5, 7, 5. So yeah, 7, 5, 7, 5. So we follow that pattern a bit, and then at the end, we use our pinky to hit the 8th fret of the A string. On the second time around, instead of just hitting a single string, we play a power chord there. So it's just the first finger on the 8th fret of the A string and your 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the D string. So it just sounds like... So that is the first little intro bit. I think that's when the drums kick in and everything. And it's in the same places, but we're using power chords now. So, so we've got a power chord with our first finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and our 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the D string, which gives us... So we start on that one, and we slide between power chord on the 7th and power chord on the 5th, on the A string here. And yeah, it ends this thing with the power chord on the 8th fret of the A string. So that is the intro, but it's also, that's the chorus riff right there as well. So yeah, it just goes. And then to get into the verse from that, we go. Just power chord still. Starts on the 7th fret. After we finish that, we go to the 7th fret, then one strum on the 5th fret, then down to the 3rd, back to the 5th, 3rd, 2nd, so yeah, what was that? That's 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2. And that was a little transition into the verse riff, which is this. Alright, so that is, we play open on the E string, we palm mute it. So yeah, it's a open, chug. We've got a power chord on the 5th fret of the A string. Down to the 3rd, 5th, 3rd, 2nd. So yeah, the open chug, then we hit the power chord on the 5th, chug, 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 chug. Third, chug, 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 chug. 5, 3, 2. And then after it does that a couple times, the riff changes up a little bit. And instead of hitting the open E, we hit on the 7th, which is still an E chord. So yeah, we hit the power chord on the 7th on the A string, 7th fret on the A string. Up to the 9th, up to the 10th, and then 12, 10, 9. So that is pretty cool. So it's kind of like the normal riff but in reverse. So we got. Then instead of hitting the open again, we go back to the E, the 7th on the 7th fret of the A string power chord. Then back to the 5th, 3rd, 3, 5, 3, 2. So I'll just play that section, 2 of each, just so you can see what it looks like. Change it up. Back to normal. So that's like that. And then to get back in to the chorus, we go right there. Then we strum it again. So yeah, starts on 2, slide up to the 3rd, slide up to the 5th, slide up to the 7th. So that's power chords on the A string. So yeah, 2 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7. And that starts us back off at the chorus, which is the chorus riff, which is the. So I'll just play you into that. Like I'll play the one of the verse, then into the chorus. So you can see how that transition works. So that is, yeah, that's that. So we got the intro down, we got the chorus down, the transition into the chorus, from the chorus into the verse, then the verse, and then verse into chorus. And that is the main big parts. So after that, does that twice, I think, and then it goes into a solo, which gets played over the verse riff, which is just the. So yeah, after the chorus finishes, it goes. And then the verse riff would play, but we're playing the solo now. Alright, so we've got the solo now. This is going to be a bit difficult to teach, but just keep with me. Hopefully we can get through this. So it's during the verse riff, after the second chorus or something like that. It's fuck me. And the solo goes like this. Alright, that's difficult, but I like to teach it a little bit. So we're here on the E string, 12th fret. So that is the 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15. Then jump down. Jump down to the A, which is 12, 14, 15 again. So 12, 14, 15, 12, 15, 14. Then we go backwards. 14, 15, 14, 12 on the A. 15, 14, 12 on the B. And then And then we jump down to the A string. 14, 15, 12. Oh, sorry, 12, 14, 15. 17, 19. So that's the first part of the solo. And it goes, I'll just play it again, so you can keep up with me. Fucked up a bit there. So then we start on the 19th with our first finger on the A string. So it's 19, 21, 22 on the A string. And then same on the D string. And then it's the same, then it's 22, 21, 19 on the D, on the A then. Jump back down to the D and do 19, 21, 22. Same on the G, and then walk down. It goes 22, 21, 19, then 22 on the D, and then 19 on the G again. And the last two notes on the G, you go to the 24th fret, and then 24th fret on the high E. They're the last two notes. So from like this is like the second part of the solo, I guess. Then we jump back into the chorus. Hopefully you got that. I'm not very good at teaching chords, let alone solos, so hopefully you can play around, and it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it sounds halfway decent. So after that, jumps back to the chorus. And then we go. And instead of going into the verse this time, we just let the power chord on the A string on the second fret just ring out. And without strumming, we just slide it back, both fingers back a fret, so it's a power chord on the first fret. So like. That transitions us into our breakdown, which has kind of three parts almost. It's like two different parts, and then one part, like that third part's like a variation on the first part. So the main part of it is just the we got power chords. So we start power chord on the 7th, chug it down to the 5th. This is on the A string as well. Down to the 3rd, and then down to the 2nd after that. And once we're on the 2nd, we like open it, then chug it once, and then because you've got your hand here already, what you just use is use this middle finger on the 3rd fret. So you got your finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then you just do a little Tony Iommi thing. So it sounds like. So it does that. So we've got two guitars doing that at the same time, and when the first guitar does this, on the G string on the 4th fret, which is the same note but an octave higher, we do, which is, we just do the same thing, but it's just an octave higher, so in each ear you get like that's a weird effect. So yeah, one guitar does it, and another guitar goes at the same time. I would just stick with that one, because it's easier, your hands are already here for the power chord. I'll just stick with that one. So yeah, while we've got the guitars doing that, we've got another guitar. So middle finger on the 9th fret of the D, and then use your pointer on the 7th fret of the D string. Go back to the 9th fret of the D, and then you hit the, I just use my ring finger on the 10th fret of the D, so. So it's like you walk it back each time. So you hit the 9th fret of the D, then back to the 7th, then 9th, then 10th. So. And then you go from the 10th back to the 9th, then 10th, then 12th. And then once you're done on the 12th, just walk it down from the 10th back to the 9th. Just kind of let it ring out while the other guitars are going. Just let it ring out, and then you start again. Alright, so that's happening during the breakdown as well. Again, unless you got a second guitarist playing, you don't really need to play that part there. I'd just be playing the power chords. Unless you're like a lead guitarist, you like that kind of thing, go for it then. So yeah, that is the breakdown. Then it goes back into another chorus, and I think it ends then. So hopefully that isn't too much information. Hopefully you got that. Yeah, I will catch you in the next video, which should be A407. And that will finish off this single worth of guitar lessons. So I hope to see you in the next one. Keep on rocking on.
Bang your fucking head!